Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It's Wednesday, May 10th. After a week off, we're back live inside the all-new FingerLakes1.com studio on the third floor of the North Park building in Seneca Falls. As usual, I'm joined by Jim Sinacropi, Josh Durso, Jessamy Uticone.
Hi.
You guys have been busy at work.
Yeah, we ever.
This is huge. The studio is huge.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Are you loving it?
Gotta love it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Good.
Studio's getting there.
We're getting there.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of work left to do here. A lot of work left to do. As you can see, we have lighting issues.
What? What about them? I look good. I'm not, in fact, a ghost.
Aw, that's okay.
And Josh is kind of dark over there.
Yep.
It's fine.
But,
It's strange. It's not a problem I usually have.
yeah, there's a 50% chance that we'll get through the show at all without something going horribly wrong technically. But other than that and all the other crap that's off camera that needs to still be put away and lined up, and all the mess of wires everywhere that need to be put into a conduit of some sort. But other than that, yeah, the new studio's great.
I'll get that printer online right after the show, too.
Yeah.
Other than complete chaos, we're good.
Other than that, well,
Good.
it's great. It's a great space. It's a beautiful old building, which I love. So I'm excited for you guys.
Hey, thanks.
All right, well, let's get right into it. What is the weather going to look like for us, Jim?
Weather, that's me. Well, the weather is worst weather ever. Really, it's May, whatever now, and it's just terrible. It's like in the low 50s, high 40s. It's raining every day. It dried out this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, been dry. Thursday, dry. Friday, dry until late afternoon, where there's a chance of showers. High near 61. Then Friday night, of course, showers likely after 1 a.m., 60% chance. Saturday, showers likely, cloudy, high near 56, chance 70%. Overnight showers Saturday night, 50% chance. Sunday, a chance of showers. That's Mother's Day, mostly cloudy, high near 59, 40% chance. So,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's relentless and getting sick of it here. But
The forecast also says that on Saturday there will be a period at some point of some steady rain. So you're going to be dodging that afternoon rain.
Yeah, the best part of it
showers.
is that we're live webcasting an outdoor event.
Yeah,
At
it's
the
gonna be
break
nice.
to run, so that'll be fun to have all the equipment out there in the rain. So, yeah, that'll be great. But but I guess I shouldn't complain because I don't live on the Lake Ontario shoreline,
Right? It could be much worse.
which is
So why don't we get into that a little bit? Lake Ontario has been dealing with some insane flooding in the last 2 to 3 weeks. The International Joint Commission has been criticized for Plan 2014, which some people who live along the lakeshore say is the reason why there has been so much coastal erosion and flooding. Sodus Point, Wolcott, there have been some pretty incredible pictures and video of homes literally teetering on the brink of what was
my gosh.
plenty of land.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
because
my
of the
goodness.
waves and the water rise, 7+ inches, it's become a complete mess. Sodus Point is even getting to a point where the Red Cross is preparing to possibly have to evacuate the entire village based on if their sewer system is breached, which all it'll take is about another couple inches of water rise
Oh, my
from Lake
goodness.
Ontario, it'll be over with. And this is a problem, actually, that they don't expect to improve, even if it does stop raining yesterday. This is something that they expect to be a problem right into the middle of summer. So for those people who live along the lake, this has been a really hard few weeks, but it's probably going to get a lot worse before it gets better, unfortunately.
That's sad.
We got photos and drone footage on our homepage from
Yep.
John Cutco. That's pretty amazing, where half of a cottage is hanging off a cliff because it used to be under land, but the land eroded, and now there's
Nothing.
Can you imagine? And I wonder what the insurance implications are there. Like,
Right.
I own a house; it's a certain amount of acreage, and if like I don't live on the water, but it just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So now you lose the value of having that valuable lakefront property. You're never getting it back. I don't know
And
how that
True.
works.
Another instance, a similar situation that was playing out in Hamlin, obviously a little bit out of our coverage area, but they were talking about what that homeowner was talking about what it would cost to have the bank restored, and just for like a 10 or 15 foot span, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000.
Oh,
incredibly
my
expensive.
Because of all the soil?
Because of them most likely having to bring it in on a barge
Right.
from the lake and
Right.
build out from that
Really?
direction.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
you
just,
know, the Army Corps of Engineers or something should get involved and help with that so it doesn't cost so much to do
there
that.
has been a state of emergency declared, and the National Guard is there, and I believe that is one of the steps of the process. But the interesting thing is that just like with the windstorm last month, it has to reach a certain criteria of cost and disaster in order to qualify for certain government assistance. So it's one of those things where, unfortunately, if it just stops as is now, it may not meet that threshold.
Well,
And
they should
that would
go
put
to
homeowners
they
in a
should
terrible
go to
spot.
our dang website and look at the drone footage.
Yeah, they should. Everyone should.
It's like it's a disaster.
It is
I
literally
don't
a
care
disaster.
what limits they set. This is if
Yeah.
there ever was a disaster, this is it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's sad. The poor families.
Yeah, and it's happened quickly too. I was up at 2 weeks ago. I went up to Sodus Point just to right before things really got bad, and I walked up and down pretty much every street without any issue. 2 days later, though, several streets were closed. There's, water overtaking roadways that were safely dry when I was there just a couple days before. So it moves quickly. That water moves really quickly once it starts to infiltrate.
Now here in the Finger Lakes, the lake levels are manageable right now. They're a little high, but not really anything, dangerous or even startling. You'd think it would
the
be
sheriff's
more.
offices are basically throwing out their usual spring warnings where they say, be careful, watch out for debris and maybe some docks that might be a little bit submerged or partially submerged. But this has actually really put a hurt on, the weather hasn't really been that great to begin with, but it's put a hurt on the boating that would have already been kicking into gear.
Yeah, and the golfing.
At this point. The golfing, too, of course. That hits close to home for you. And me, I guess. But
Yeah. It's May.
yeah, it's
We had
May,
all
and
winter.
it doesn't feel like May. No.
Doesn't feel like
We had some better weather at the end of February than we
Yeah,
have
golf.
this.
Yes.
My best round of golf this year was like February 22nd.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a great day. But
As
yeah,
good as May.
gosh.
but yeah, that's kind of trivial compared to what's going on up there for those homeowners in Fairhaven
Of
and,
course,
and
we'll continue.
Wolcott and Sodus and
We'll continue covering it. This has been one of those stories where social media has really been a gem because you see the footage that just homeowners, residents, business owners have been sharing, and it's incredible stuff. Definitely.
so let's move on to
Hopefully they
something.
can-
Let's talk about something positive. Do we have any positive events going on
Yes.
this weekend?
What's coming up
positive
this weekend?
events. Well, the biggest one would be the right to run 19K and the 5K, the women's
Yes.
right to run race here
Yes.
in Seneca Falls.
It's awesome.
What is it? What number is this as far as annually?
2.
This is just number 2. Yeah. Last year was the first. This will be the second, and it's
This is the first. Last year was the inaugural. This is the second inaugural.
second annual.
Yeah, this is the second annual one, but it was huge right off from the start. They had
Sure.
Yeah.
they had 2,000 runners last year.
And this year as well, right?
It's going to grow, yeah.
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 So that's the biggest event going on, and we'll be covering that.
Catherine Switzer will be there. Myself and Jen Stanton will be right at the finish line, live webcasting that
Right.
event for you all.
I'll be getting the start.
You'll
I
be at
believe.
the start line
We'll both be in the rain.
in Rodman
Wow.
Lot Farms.
Right.
And yeah, it's cool. They got a 19K and a 5K. The 19K is a unique distance, but it's a nod to the Women's Rights
Right, the
Amendment, the
19th
19th
Amendment.
Amendment,
See
right
what
here
they
in
did
Seneca
there.
Falls. And that's a lot of people come to this, and they really get into that side of it. Catherine
Yes.
Switzer, the first woman to enter and finish the Boston Marathon, will be there as she was last year. And let's hope the rain holds off because
Yeah.
you just can't stand it anymore.
Really.
Especially out there with your equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there either way.
Yep.
I think you can still register late too, right?
Yeah,
to
you
run.
absolutely can. Yeah, you have to contact Katie McIntyre, who's the race director, and that, or you can email her at info@righttorun19k.org, or call 315-568-1162.
They have socks on sale this year.
Do they?
Yep, right to run socks.
Oh, cool.
And my
awesome.
daughter's running in the 5K as part of the Girls on the Run program, which is a unique program that they've started not only in Seneca Falls but a few places. It's like a running club, and then each year they end with a 5K. It was Paige's Butterfly Run the past couple of years in Syracuse.
Yeah.
This year it's going to be the Right to Run.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Awesome.
yeah, don't got to drive to Syracuse at 6 a.m.
I know.
It's good that works out.
Down the street. That's great.
As usual, at Del Lago Casino and Resort, there are some events happening on the weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend, in particular, are two excellent acts. Styx will be there Friday night. That's at 8 o'clock. Everybody knows Styx. Too much time on my hands.
Mr. Roboto,
Renegade.
come sail away.
Yep. Their breakthrough hit, Babe.
Best of times.
Yep. No Dennis DeYoung though, but you're still getting the most of Styx.
That would be a good show. I promise you that.
Yeah, they're going to be
You would not
one
be
of the better
disappointed.
Most of the
live
Styx
bands
will
you're
be
going to
there.
see. Most of the Styx will be there.
I hear they're going to play all those songs with their eyes closed
It's true.
Wow.
because they probably could.
And on
Yep,
Saturday
for sure.
night, in his very tight pants, Dwight Yoakam will be there.
My favorite country artist,
Mine
and I'm
too.
not even
One
going,
of
and it's
my-
right up the street.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Oh.
It's hard to believe.
It's crazy. 1993 released that big record. Too much. What's the name of that? Something Time. What's the name of that record? Anyway.
Why
that
aren't you
has-
going?
That has like Pocket of a Clown and Too Fast for You.
Fast
Or
enough
I mean.
for you. Fast as you.
Fast as
Maybe
You
I'll
is
be
on that
fast as
record.
you.
Great record. Anyway,
Why aren't you going? If
I
you
probably
love...
am.
Oh.
I think I am going.
When is
Oh,
it?
good.
Saturday night?
Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Tickets
Let's
still
go.
available.
I was going to say it's not sold out.
Going
No.
to 84 Fall for dinner, I think, Saturday night.
We'll switch it up.
Maybe Dwight
Maybe.
Yoakam will be there in his tight pants. This weekend is also Mother's Day.
Yes, it is.
You know that. You're a mother.
Yep.
Happy early Mother's Day.
Happy
Thank
Mother's
you.
Day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There are numerous brunches and
Yes.
events surrounding Mother's Day. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of some of them.
Okay.
There's a Mother's Day brunch at the Gould here in Seneca Falls. I'm not going to give you prices or any of that because there's just too many.
Okay.
If you want, you can.
$4.99.
Yeah,
You're right.
You can get that information by going to their website or calling. But Mother's Day brunch at the Gould, that's Sunday, obviously Mother's Day from 10 to 2. There's a Mother's Day brunch if you're all the way out in Painted Post.
Wow.
Oh.
If you want to, that's at the Watson Homestead Conference and Retreat Center, where I believe my children are going this weekend for a Suds and Mud
Suds
event.
and Mud.
I don't know, some sort of kids obstacle course. They're going all the way out there.
Oh, cool.
There's a Mother's Day brunch at Verazen's Restaurant.
Of course.
Of
Yeah.
course, in Dundee. Everybody knows where that is.
Yep.
That's from 11 to 3. There's a Mother's Day brunch at the Aurora Inn, and they're seating all day, 11 to 7 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no longer
Nice.
brunch after 2.
Mothers
Yeah.
under 3 are free, it says here.
Mother's under 3.
It's not biologically
No.
possible.
Also in Seneca Falls, the Deerhead Restaurant is seating all day for a brunch and a dinner.
Seneca
Very
Falls
nice.
Country Club, 3 seatings.
I didn't see that.
10, 11, and 12.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Sen-
SenecaFallsCountryClub.com. The
There you
menu's
go.
there. Del Lago has a brunch, too. A Mother's
I
Day
didn't see
brunch.
that one either.
Yeah, Del Lago's
Yes,
doing a
they
Mother's
do.
Day brunch. Josh might know about that
Yes,
one.
they do. And children are not allowed, which is something that, oddly
really?
enough, a lot of people were quick to criticize.
They
They thought
can't
that
go
that was a
in.
decision that management at the casino was making, but in reality, that's just the nature of a casino. You can't bring
Right,
children
you can't bring children.
Oh,
If you're
into
going
a
to the
casino, and
Right.
the brunch is at the casino.
Right.
So, but yeah, I believe
Fair
that
enough.
starts at 10 in the morning, I believe, and it
that's
runs
all right.
until 2 or 3 in
It's
the
a
afternoon.
regular brunch time.
Might run into Dwight Yoakam
You might.
Never
Oh, there
know.
you go.
He might be catching brunch too.
before he ships off to the next show.
That's it.
Great.
There are so many Mother's Day brunches. If you want to find one near you, you certainly can. But I gave
Oh,
you
yeah.
a smattering
Yeah.
with an assist
Yes, you
from
did.
Josh and Jim. That's
Yep.
it.
Awesome. Okay. Sounds great. Well, what is going on in sports right now?
Sport. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
We're going to one of my favorite little spots in Canandaigua, Simply Crepes.
Oh,
Crepes.
yeah.
Love
hey,
Simply Crepes.
Now,
Yeah.
they don't have a brunch or anything. You're just going for breakfast?
They do have a brunch.
Oh, they do?
So, yep, we're going. My mother-in-law and father-in-law are going, and me and the kids and the hubby.
What's on
Mother's
the menu?
Day is the
Crepes?
biggest brunch day of the year. without
Oh,
a
yeah,
doubt.
no doubt.
Oh,
There's
for
no
sure.
other brunch days as big as Mother's Day.
Right.
Because moms,
Love
I
brunch.
mean, not always, but make all the food usually. Not
It's kind of a cop-out, though, to go to brunch, if you ask me, because, like, it's just so easy.
Yes.
Too easy.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we've done it. Mother's Day.
Yep.
Another Mother's Day, another brunch. On to Father's Day.
My mother, in fact, is
Yes.
having her own brunch at her house.
Is she?
And I'm going to that.
That's good.
Is she making it?
Sure. I think it's a family affair. I think all my
What a good
immediate
mom.
family is invited with my aunts and uncles because my grandparents are home from Florida.
Oh,
And they're cold.
nice.
They said.
Yeah.
And they're cold?
They're very cold.
I bet they are. It's chilly. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. It'll be nice. They have a little brunch menu, and
I'll
it'll be
be
good. It's so
Love
yummy.
Simply Crepes.
I'll be brunching at Seneca Falls Country Club, so come on down, see
You
me.
are?
We'll be at the 11 o'clock seat, and if you want to dine with the Jim Sinacropia of FLX Weekly, you know, I'll be there. What are your
Awesome.
plans, Josh?
I have no idea yet.
You better.
Undoubtedly, some sort of brunching will take place.
There'll be a brunch.
That's
Yeah,
a,
you
that's
better
a
get on
typical Sunday thing anyway, so
There
that's
will
not
be
really,
brunch.
that won't be out of the ordinary.
But a lot of places require reservations, too, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll
Get
figure
'em
it
now.
out.
Get them now.
I hear a train coming. That could be interesting.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to hear it.
Oh, we'll hear it.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
You'll feel it too.
But so let me get my sports report in before that train comes barreling through. It's the NCAA lacrosse tournament, men's lacrosse tournament, kicking off this weekend. Syracuse hosts Yale. Syracuse is a 2 seed. 7:30 Sunday in the Carrier Dome on ESPNU. 7:30 at night. I kind of like that.
I love it.
Yeah, so you get to when the Mother's Day brunching's done, and you can settle in at night and watch some lax. The Players' Championship on the PGA Tour. Some say it's the 5th major.
Yes.
Going on at TPC Sawgrass, best known for the Island Green 17. That's always a fun one to watch. Yankees host Houston. The Astros for 4 games, Thursday at 7:05, Friday at 7:05, Saturday at 1:05, Sunday at 7:38. And the Mets are at the Milwaukee Brewers, formerly an American League team. Now they're in the National League for several years now, but it still seems weird to me. But Mets at Milwaukee, Friday at 8:10, Saturday at 7:10, Sunday at 2:10. And the Yanks are really hot.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, they had a 8-game winning streak snap yesterday to the Cincinnati Redlegs. So that's it. It's kind of a light sports weekend. But hear that train coming?
I hear
The
it.
train. The train
I'm
is coming.
anticipating it.
Let's forge ahead.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at our top local photos. And because we
Hear it? Hear it? We need a camera out
Can you
there.
feel
We
it?
do need a camera out there.
should have a camera out there.
Train cam?
Train cam.
The train
Would be
cam, and we
fantastic.
need Kenny Haas, engineer Ken, tugboat
With
Ken.
an engineer's hat.
Huh?
We used to have a squirrel cam.
Oh my
At Finger Lake. At Seneca Falls Island.
Oh
We had
yeah, that's a
squirrel cam
long
for a
time
while.
ago.
Oh gosh, that's fun.
You can feel that train though, huh? Feel it in your
Yeah.
feet?
Yep.
Dang. But that's about as bad as it gets.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Now
I
it's back to
expected it to
normal.
be worse.
Kinda, except for the vibrations.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
But-
Viewers can't experience that.
Yeah, we
but-
got to get used to this thing,
Yeah, we'll get used to it.
this whole
Bear
new
with
setup.
us.
It's called growing trains.
So, anyways, there's
That's right.
so many photos this week.
So many
Tons of
photos
pictures.
and some names that I didn't recognize of people
Yeah.
that had sent photos in, which is great. So yeah, we'll go back because we've taken a week off. We'll go back to May 1st for our photos of this week. And we'll start with this photo from M. Sean Hamilton from Deep Run Beach along Canandaigua Lake. Gorgeous.
That is a mirrored shot.
It looks like
Yeah,
you took
so
a piece
spoiler
of paper.
alert, he told me that it was actually 2 photos
It is.
Oh, so he doctored
stitched
it.
together.
Yeah, clearly, because we don't have 2 suns.
It's
we don't.
one photo flipped and stitched back together.
We don't live on
Yeah.
Endor.
No, there aren't 2 suns here.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that
beautiful,
is
though.
neat, but that will not get my vote for photo of the week
Oh,
because of the
man.
doctoring that's taking place.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Disqualified.
All right. Disqualified. All right, next, Shelley Landon took this shot of last Sunday's sunset after a rainstorm in Ontario County.
A
That's
lot
cool.
of people with shots of that sunset.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was pretty good.
I was like, what do we live on Mars?
Yeah. What is this, Mars? Disqualified. Interplanetary.
No. That's
not
pretty
Earth.
cool. That's a good one.
That
Oh.
one's in the running.
It's beautiful. Late last Monday afternoon, a storm front moved in at a fast pace across the region. Here is the Lake Ontario view at Sodus Point at 5:15 p.m., captured by Chris Trine.
Unique look. That lighthouse so far in the background there.
Yeah, that's a really cool shot.
Iconic.
And that bird, not very smart.
And
What's wrong with that bird?
Why? What's he doing that's stupid?
Why are you judging that bird?
There's a storm bearing down, and he's just flying around like...
That bird knows what he's doing.
He's free.
Yeah, he can take shelter
Seriously.
when the time comes.
Bird knows exactly what he's doing, Josh.
Why are you judging that bird? Oh, my goodness.
You're
Okay.
disqualified, Josh.
It wasn't all gray skies and rain over the past couple of weeks. In this photo from Eric Baldwin, some tulips in bloom.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's not a great
Cool.
sky at all.
From Morgan Norson, a rainbow was spotted near the State Route 96 and State Route 14 exchange in Phelps after the storms had passed last Monday.
It's a picture of someone else taking
Picture
I
of,
know.
I want to see her picture, the one that had.
Yeah,
She was
I wanna
closer
see
to
hers.
it, so it's probably better.
Another red sky to end the day last Monday after the storms rolled through Ovid. This one by Rachel Burkholder.
Rachel.
That train's still going by.
No,
I
that's
know.
the
It's a lawnmower.
groundskeeper. That's our groundskeeper.
Oh, now they're mowing the lawn.
Now they're
Yeah.
mowing along.
Man, we got a lot to get used to around here.
That's a good
Well,
one.
at least
Rachel.
that's
I
a
like
gorgeous
that.
photo
Yeah,
by
it is.
Rachel.
Yeah, I like that one
That
a
looks
lot.
much more peaceful than here.
Yeah, that's beautiful. From Mary Laud Mandigo, after a sudden quick shower Tuesday evening, this rainbow appeared across the canal in Seneca Falls.
That's a nice one there.
That's
Full
really
one.
cool.
And that is the site of the vendor village for the Right to Run
That's right.
19K this Saturday. There'll be vendors
Near
there
the
in the
finish line.
village, vendor village.
That's great. Beautiful.
Good. You'll see us there.
From last Tuesday, Rachel Burkholder was at the southern end of Seneca Lake in Watkins Glen as the sun decided to shine while another rain cloud was seen on the horizon.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
There's the hotel in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, south end Seneca Lake at Watkins Glen is pretty nice, as you'll see by the next photo. I
Yes,
think, right?
another great shot from Rachel on Seneca Lake in Watkins Glen here. So pretty.
That's an iconic. That's not a boathouse. It's a what is that?
It's a pier house.
Pier house?
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call that. I'm calling it a pier house.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I would
like
say
it.
Pier House.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous little structure, often photographed.
Mm-hmm.
It says Seneca Lake up above it there, on the green part. You
Mm-hmm.
can't see it from here.
Beautiful shot. A beautiful homestead on Route 318 in Waterloo captured here by Lori Dirks, showing the pride and beauty in this family's barns and yard.
Lori Dirks.
Lori
Thank you.
Dirks.
It's been a while since we got one from
Back.
Lori. And the thing I like about that is, not to disparage anybody else, but sure, you see a rainbow, you see a nice sunset, you grab the
Right.
camera, but she must have spotted this and said, man, that looks pretty nice. And you know what it does? And really nicely kept up landscape and
Hey, look at that redbud.
barn and stuff. Yeah, I think that one's just great.
It's beautiful. Lots of beautiful color in that one.
So thanks for the photo, Lori.
Yes. Rachel Burkholder photographed the Seneca knitting mill reflected in the canal and framed with blossoms on another rainy, dreary day in Seneca Falls. I
But-
love reflection photos.
Yeah, that building is a future home of the National Women's Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So they have new windows were put in within the past year.
Yeah, they were
And
working on it today when I drove past on,
That
on
is
the other side.
Also, the finish line for the Right to Run. That's might have been what you saw. They might have been preparing for the
Perhaps.
run.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful building. From Nancy L. Wright, late spring tulips stand tall in the damp woods in the Finger Lakes Sunday evening.
That's a double shot because it's so tall. There's the
Right.
bottom. There's the top.
Nice.
Oh, a touch of color. Ridgeview greenhouse is ready for spring as photographed
Oh.
on Friday by Rob Schoeffel.
They are ready.
They're ready.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Lots of
lot.
hanging baskets for moms on Mother's Day,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yep.
That's what we did last year. We went and got hanging baskets.
Yes.
I remember it.
Yep.
Well, you can go to Ridgeview Greenhouse.
Yep.
Maybe we will.
Plenty of options.
Yeah.
A lonely tree was enjoying a beautiful sunset at Sampson State Park on Saturday in this shot by Blas Ramirez.
I enjoy that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's nice.
beautiful.
Something simple.
Mm-hmm.
The tree is lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Lonely,
Lonely
tree.
tree.
Sounds like a song.
Mm-hmm.
Contrails in there, background there too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Seneca Lake. Is that
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Sampson State Park.
Samson, Seneca.
Yep. The rose-breasted grosbeaks are a sure sign of spring.
Look at
Shelley Lannon has had 2 pair in her backyard in Clifton Springs for over a week now.
that. That beak is made for crushing seeds.
Yep.
It's a seed crushing beak if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, it is a full beak.
Yeah. This cardinal posed for Mike Sargent during a brief bit of sunshine on Monday in Farmington. That is an amazing shot.
A beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Look at that beak.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh my goodness. Great job, Mike. And finally, the ducks don't have to search for puddles these days, and this duck, captured by Rachel Burkholder at Seneca Lake State Park, seemed quite happy with the abundance of rain.
Sure, ducks love that.
It looks like he's on cocaine.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? Like, kind of look like really hyped up.
Jazzed up.
Yeah.
Look at his beak.
Oh, jeez.
His eye,
His eye.
right?
He's jazzed up.
He doesn't look trustworthy.
No,
Oh,
that's
boy.
a shifty looking duck.
Yeah.
If ever I've seen.
You guys. So random.
Rain falls right off a duck's back, I've heard.
Yeah,
Right off.
that's right. That's
They
right.
don't care about rain.
So good ones. Rachel also has on Finger Lakes One a Galleria set to music of
Right.
waterfalls from across the region, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool because
Saw
they're
that.
all flowing like high capacity.
Oh,
Now
video.
what's going on?
I don't know, there's a doings of transpiring out there.
Lots going on.
The old studio
Never
was
dull
like
moment.
inside the bowels of the second floor, like deep in under
Couldn't hear any of
beneath
this.
downtown Seneca Falls. Now we're exposed, even though we're on the third floor.
I know.
We'll get used to it though. So,
Yes.
so we got to pick a winner photo of the week.
Okay,
There
I'm
were
ready.
so many. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's tough
gosh.
this
I
week.
think I'm stuck between a couple.
I'll go first because I
Okay.
have a pretty good idea. I'm going with the Red Barn by Lori
Dirks.
Dirks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm voting for that Cardinal by Mike Sargent. I like that shot.
That is good too, and that's a partial. That's also taller
Yeah.
than it is thin, so you can
I
see
saw
the
it,
full
so
one.
I know better.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well, I'm going to go with that then because
Oh,
that was
wow.
one of mine.
If you like Red Barns, this could be a tie.
Yeah, see, because I'm go last, I'm not going to tie it. I was thinking of voting for Lori's because I really did like that one,
That
but
is a
there
good
is
shot.
so many good ones there. But I'm not going to force a tie. I'm going to vote for that Tree on Seneca Lake by Blaze Ramirez.
That's a good one, yeah.
Which
Lonely Tree.
means that our friend
Lonely
Mike Sargent
Yeah,
Yes.
Look at
has
that.
won it again with another one of our feathered friends.
that's nice.
I know.
I like that.
And they're all
Great.
beautiful.
That
It's
is a
hard to
good
pick.
one.
You can't
it's
go
hard.
wrong.
It's hard to win such a prestigious award when your subject is a barn. If
Yeah.
you're shooting barns,
It's true.
it's a great shot. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That was a
Yeah.
great shot, though. They all were. They all were. So thank you so much, everyone. Great photos. Thanks for sending them in. If you'd like to share your local photos from across the region, click the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right-hand side of our homepage here at FingerLakes1.com.
We got about 1 minute to get to the outro.
Okay. So, just
So happy Mother's Day.
thank you.
Yeah.
And we're going to get things in order up here in the studio over the upcoming weeks. We had a few shows already. I think we got a couple more shows coming up this week. We've got Inside the FLX. We've got the Final Round podcast. We've got a Debrief podcast, I believe, on
Yeah.
Friday, maybe.
Yeah. Probably.
And then the Right to Run webcast, 8:30 a.m. Tune in on
That's
Finger
great.
Lakes 1 TV for that one. Hope it, please, for our sake, just have it not rain.
Yes.
If you can. If anybody can do anything about that.
We'll just be praying and crossing our fingers.
Rain-free dances. We need those.
Rain-free dances.
Not a rain dance. We need
Yes.
a rain-free dance.
All right, well, let's hope so. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you'd like to drop us a line, send an email to contact@fingerlakes1.com. If you enjoy the show, please click like, subscribe, share with your friends. I hope all of you mamas have a great weekend here in the Finger Lakes. We'll be back live next Wednesday for another episode of FLX Weekly. Bye-bye.